we definitely felt like we could definitely make some noise in these playoffs. We was confident going into the playoffs. Just didn't happen. Just game didn't happen our way. That was a good team. They played good football, and we didn't play good enough. So that's what happens. We done kind of been through this enough times to know how that go. But we definitely felt like we could have went longer. We felt like we had a great team, and we still not happy about the season. But at the end of the day, it was a good team, and we know that, and kind of got to embrace that, and then just move forward to whatever it is.
Just see Bo go out there and do what he did in the fourth quarter. I mean, we all know it's probably going to be maybe the end of the era, but how good did it feel to see Bo go do that?
Man, that was big time to see him go out there and come in the huddle. Bo just kind of commands that attention when he gets to the huddle. Like obviously, like we respect Jake, and Jake is going to do his thing. But when Bo gets to the huddle, everybody kind of feels that. You just want to play for the guy. Like he's so confident, regardless of the situation, and that definitely feeds on the offense. So him coming back in there and giving us that boost, even that hope to be able to get back was big time for us. And for me personally, it was definitely good to get that catch with him, that one last catch, and we kind of embraced after that because it was a long run. I haven't been here when Bo was the third string quarterback on P squad, you know what I mean, and we was kind of both trying to prove ourselves, and you know what I mean, to get that final catch, knowing that was probably the last one between us on the Stampeders was definitely a good feeling. So leave it at that.
You mentioned he's already kind of talked to you about your off season. Do you have any idea what the future kind of looks like for it?
I mean, honestly, as far I have no clue what's going on with the team is thinking, all that stuff like that. It's something that I obviously been thinking about for really most of the season. I just know people gonna look at the age and all that stuff, and understandable. But I know when I'm on that field and running past guys and able to compete and make plays at the age I am, I know I can still do it. You know what I mean? And the age don't really bother me once I know that I get on the field and I'm able to do that. So this year wasn't up to my standard of what I could do and what I expect myself to do, and I understand that. But I think I was still able to go out there and compete and do things like that. Just probably making better plays in different situations would have been better. But I'm confident that I could still go out here and perform at a high level. And I'm going to go into the offseason working, and hopefully I could do that.
Is your priority obviously staying here? I mean, are you willing to go play somewhere else?
Yeah, I mean, I just know the business, right? I've been here long enough and seeing enough guys kind of age out, and you know what I mean, it's no hard feelings. It kind of happens. Like that's the guarantee. You're going to get older. I mean, teams are going to move on and find other guys and all things like that. So, you know what I mean, obviously I've spent my whole career here. I would love to get another year here and all that stuff like that, but I don't control that. What I do control is to come into this off season, really work and really get my body ready. So regardless of whoever believes that I can come in and be an impact for their team on their offense, that I could be ready for that, and that's all I could do.
When you look at the receiver room as a whole this year, I mean, I think there was a sense potentially, you guys never fully were all going at the same time or hit the potential of the room. But what do you see in that room with some of these young guys?
I thought we had a great group. I thought we had a good mix of young guys who were coming in and making big plays, and plus the vets, me and Reggie, also Richie, and the way that Malik stepped up, really since the beginning during training camp. The way that he stepped up and was able to become a big playmaker. The way he come in and really make plays for us and give us another target was big time. You know what I mean? I think the young guys, Jalen and all those guys coming in, I think Stampeders receiver corps are in good hands. I think they'll learn a lot from this season, from the playoffs, kind of what we wasn't able to do in the playoffs, and kind of being ready for that moment when we get back next time. You know, the season is a long season, but you got to realize the playoffs is different. That was really the mindset that I had when I was coming back off of this injury this year, like kind of bulk up, get stronger, be ready to block and all that, and make big catches and all that stuff like that for the playoffs. This is a different season, so I think with the experience, those guys will, be able to be better and be ready for this moment next year.